Hello and welcome back to yet another video. Today we're just going to be driving some back roads, and at the same time I want to talk to you about the track day weekend that I'm hosting now in August. I want to discuss with you why I think it's important that the south of Portugal actually has a track day event like this. And also at the same time, I would like to make sure that you understand why I want to do this, okay? Some of you might think, oh, this foreigner guy just wants some profits and to make money off of it. I do not give a crap about any profit. That's not why I do this. I do this because I love driving my car on track, and I know there are a lot of you as well that love to do that. But a lot of you also never go to a track event because you either think it's too expensive, or you don't know who to talk to, or you don't want to go alone. So let's have a good one today, and hopefully you'll see my point. And yeah, this needs to happen, guys. It would be mind-blowing if we are able to pull this off and also make this at least a yearly event, but maybe even more than once a year. Let's talk. Got stuck behind a small truck, so things suddenly slow down a bit, but that's perfect actually, because then I can discuss what I wanted to discuss with you. And yeah, don't mind the beard, don't mind the mustache, it's gonna come off eventually. It's just a little internal thing I have with myself based on the illness that I've been going through. So I'm just very happy that hair just grows back on my face, and the rest of me also as well. So, but to get to the point, while I'm traveling through these beautiful back roads, I would like to discuss with you the track day weekend. Now, why should you join that weekend? Well, it's to put, first of all, the southern car culture in Portugal on the map. Because quite frankly, it could do better in terms of how well known it is for the rest of the country in general. I've only been here 3 years, but nobody ever talked to me about the car culture and events happening in the south of Portugal. Everyone talked about the north, Porto and Leiria. And also, as you can see on my earlier videos, that's usually where I've gone. And it kind of makes sense because that's where everything happens, but it doesn't make sense why there are so few happenings for car culture down here. You have Lagoa Morto show, which I know will be a huge event, which is very, very cool. I love that. And I can't wait to participate this year. It's going to be epic. But in terms of track days, I know there's a track day on the 25th of April, so that should be right around the corner once you see this video. But other than that, I don't really know about many other track days for people like you and me, and that's what I'm trying to fix. I want people like ourselves to have the possibility of going on track, because like you, I love going on back roads and driving the car spirited through tight corners and all of these type of things, and of course that should be done as safely as possible. No traffic, no nothing. So if we move all of this to a track day, or better yet a track day weekend, then everyone has the opportunity to put their car on track. And to level with you, it is at the absolute cheapest price that I can possibly put it for it to be able to be done. Quite simply, I can't go any lower in price for the weekend, and that's 250 euros until the 2nd of May. Like it's the 1st of May is the last day where you can buy pre-sale tickets. Now what does that mean? Well, it basically means that after that date, the Autodromo will not hold off the date in Chill With Cars' name anymore. So it means that the racetrack itself will be opening the possibility for others to book that weekend, because the Autodromo has one mission and one mission only, and that is to fill up the weekends and fill up their dates where the racetrack can actually earn money. Now, through a very good friend in the Autodromo, we have gotten it as cheap as possible, but I'm not able to do it any cheaper than that. And for you who are members in the largest car cruise down here, you actually have an even better price for the daily tickets as well. Meaning, if you can only show up for one of the 2 days, you'll have a cheaper day ticket than people who are not part of these clubs. And your leaders or the founders of your groups have all gotten a link to this that they should have been sharing with you. If they haven't, that's fine, but I hope they do now, so that you have the opportunity to be part of this. Because if we don't have 170 participating cars at the weekend, then the Autodromo will not let the event happen, simply because they can't risk the weekend going to something that might not happen. And I understand their point. It's a fair assumption, because, well, what they want to do is guarantee that something happens on that weekend at the track. And if a race team or anyone else would rather rent that whole weekend, then that's their priority. So please, let's have something that hasn't been done in Portugal before. And if you think it's not fair that I'm the one initiating or trying to host it, that's okay too. I get it. I'm not Portuguese. I'm just a car enthusiast, and I love all crews and everything like that. I don't discriminate, and I don't really promote being part of just one group, even though I'm part of a crew as well. That's where my sweater is from, and I love that crew. That doesn't mean that everything that I come up with and every idea I have belongs just to that crew and I only invite them, etc. You know? I want everyone to be able to bring their cars out and have fun on track, which is safer, and also it's more fun, if you ask me, because you can learn the track fairly quickly. The track is one of Europe's best tracks and most modern tracks. Who wouldn't want to drive there? And if you think it's scary, of course it's scary. Everything everything is scary until you've tried it, you know, or at least gotten some experience with it. And trust me, I get it. I've been through the track once as well. You might have seen it in one of my YouTube videos. I actually drove around Portugal for the first time as a passenger in a Lamborghini Huracan Technica. And wow, I get it. The track is all over the place, it's up and down, but it's so much fun if you have the courage. And nobody's going to pressure you off the track or anything. The setup will be that we do this based on your experience and the horsepower of your car. Meaning you won't be driving around people who just blast past you, etc. And if you're extra scared and you're like, I really need to feel as safe as possible, we're open to creating a whole session for the people who are literally scared to death, you know, the people who really are nervous about going on track, so that you can actually have the experience and get into it, okay? Because it's such a awesome experience to go on track with your own car and just have fun with your friends. Invite as many people as you possibly know that could want to be part of this. Now the sun is really not doing me any favors here in this video, but I hope the message is getting through, because this is important to me, and I hope it's important to you as a Portuguese car enthusiast as well. And at the same time, I want to invite more people from different countries as well, because if we want this to become something huge, maybe even a festival at the end of negotiations and all of this, then this is the way to go. Invite Spanish people you may know, invite Spanish car clubs, all of it. Let's make this huge. And I can't do it alone. I'm doing this for the car community because I love it. I would love for it to just keep expanding in size and just getting more and more popular, but I can't force it to be. I need your help. It's as simple as that. And I don't want to take any credit. I don't want any profits from it or anything. I just want this to happen so that people have something to enjoy that's safe and fun. That's it. Nothing else. And I swear, that's really it. So please, try at the start of next month, when you get your paycheck, see if you can prioritize to get the pre-sale tickets, because after that it goes up with 100 euros for the daily, sorry, not the daily, but the weekend price goes from 250 euros to 350 euros, because simply we're gonna need to cover the initial cost with fewer people, because there's less and less and less time to be able to make this happen. I hope that this can actually happen. I hope you want to be part of it. I hope you bring along your friends and that your crew decides to show up and make this a very memorable event, because I think all of you deserve it. I think the Portuguese car community deserves it, and also coming from Norway and coming from Göteborg, etc., there is nothing stopping us from doing the same in Portugal at all, other than having participants come and actually want to do it. So I'm doing my best to make it as cheap as it possibly can be, and this might be a one-time only chance, okay? The Autodromo might look at us trying and not being successful as an indication that, sorry, this is not something we want to pursue, and that would quite literally suck. So please, this is our chance as car enthusiasts to actually get a track day on a historical and very awesome track. So I hope that you want to be part of this, and if you do, the link to pre-sale tickets, etc. is in the description. Thank you, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. There's going to be a lot of good videos coming up, and also hit that notification bell so that you actually get a message next time I upload. Alright guys,